sure. Okay, let's go. Let's minimize this. Go back to full screen. I'm going to steal the screen. See if I do this right. More of a Google guy, so this Zoom stuff is a little new to me. I'm sure some of you guys can relate. All right, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Beautiful. So my name again is Gabriel Thompson in Pensacola, Florida, and my parent company is Bad Wolf Engineering, and we use the same creativity we just heard about to encourage entrepreneurs to build companies, and then we help them get that company off the ground. The company we're going to be talking about today is not Bad Wolf Engineering. It's called Drainbot, and it's going to identify a problem, solve it, and I'm going to introduce you to the market that we're trying to address. So the universal problem that we're trying to solve is the flood damage due to AC drain lines. If you're familiar with the AC unit inside your home, it is the mysterious piece of equipment in your closet that has a line that you're supposed to put bleach down once a month in order to kill the mold. That line is a direct connection outside your house, and when the air comes up the line, it creates mold, blocks that line up, and then water comes up into your home and floods the home. That's key. I was going to put a picture in there to show you that unit, but I think most of us know what I'm talking about. The problem there is that it costs tons and tons of money in flood damages to flush the line back out, in which case it happens again. And it also costs a lot to replace the AC unit once it shorts out, if it's bad enough. Just this week, we saw one that had it in the attic, and it came down the walls, and they had to rip out an entire room just because the water had caused flood all down the walls of the home. Very expensive repair, and they actually could not sell the house until they fixed it. So it was a big deal. One of our professional stories, Craig Brown was the one that came to us. He is a property manager and a real estate agent. He's seen this issue for years, and part of his job for the most of the year was going around to all the property managements, all the properties that they manage, and flush these lines out, because it just became a constant issue, and they spent thousands of dollars. So he came to our company at Bad Wolf Engineering and said, look, we just got to create a solution, and we have insurance companies ready to back you and say, this would actually be a huge benefit to a lot of people. Let's see what we can do. So those are some of the things that he said. He said that the vast majority of the calls that they got were for those issues. They said they would ask their tenants to please maintain it, pour down the bleach once a month as recommended by most people. And they either didn't do it or it didn't help. And what we found was the study showed that it's not enough to kill the bleach and keep it out. If it happens once, it's set into the PVC piping. It's going to happen again, and the bleach will only, a lot of times, it will only go over the mold for a little bit of it, and then it'll grow back. So it's not a valuable, or not a valid solution to the problem. Some of the solutions that we've come up with today that we'll be fighting against or working with, depends how you look at it. We talk about the bleach working, and then the smart detection devices. It's a reactive approach to when it does flood, a float switch will pop up and shut off your AC unit. The downside to that is that when the water goes back down naturally, the AC unit will turn off and on, off and on, off and on, and then short, and then you have to replace the entire AC unit, and then the flood comes back. So it doesn't. It's causing more issues than it is solving them. Professionally blasting out the line, very expensive, and again, it's a reactive solution. And then the insurance policy will just cover it. Don't worry about it. Hopefully, but then your premiums go up. Insurance companies pay, and they're really tired of doing that. So all of these are basically reactive or broken solutions that we're trying to help you. So we created this lovely little device here to the right. This is Drainbot 3.0. We've been through 3 revisions of development, and we're a year and a half in. We're very excited about it. What it does is you put a bottle in the top, and then you set the frequency of ejection, and it'll inject on that frequency cleaning solution into your drain line to kill that mold every single day. The frequency of ejection is 24, 48, or 72 hours. So if you have a line that is continuously clogged up, or you know it's going to be an issue, you have 24 hours. That way, every day, it's pumping it in there to kill whatever mold is left in there, or 72 if it's not so bad. And then every, again, 3 days, it puts it in there. Let's see, it's very easy to install. It just hangs on the wall inside the closet, and the line goes directly into the AC unit or into the drain line that's already accessible. And we have an online portal that's in development that you'll be able to manage and control these devices. So you'll be alerted of backups, you'll be alerted of bottle running out, battery percentage, when your next shipment's coming in, that kind of thing. So it's a very handy little device, and I can go into a lot of detail about that if you'd like. The cost and sale of this unit is our biggest question. The unit itself costs us $24 to make, and the bottles per year for a customer is about $9 to make. As you can see, we sell for 100 and per year. We do a subscription-based model, so before your bottle runs out, we're going to send you another one. That way, when it arrives at the door, you should just be able to pick it up, go to your AC unit, throw it in, put the old bottle back in there, and send it back to us. It should be pretty easy to straightforward. That way you don't forget about it, because the problem that we're facing is that everybody forgets that they have an AC unit, and then it can cause damage. So we're trying to take all that away from the property management companies or the property owners. And lastly, our online portal. It's $7 a month total for us, but we're charging $10 a month for property management companies and AC manufacturers and companies. So it's kind of a deceiving factor, but $10 a month for all customers, $7 a month for us. So yeah, it's not per customer right there. So our profit margins are exactly where we want them to be as a business. We're very excited about that. So our target customers, we're looking at the AC industry. We have a bunch of companies who want to utilize this as a product line. They want to add this product to their existing line and give it to their customers, and then run those subscriptions through them. So we're really going for these AC maintainers that partner with these property management companies and condos and all that kind of thing, who say, yes, we go to them every single month to do multiple flushes. We started doing this. Let's just get a constant revenue from them and solve the problem. We're looking at rental agencies directly, property management firms, similar reasons. You can kind of think where our mindset is there. Homeowners would be direct sale. And then insurance companies want the data that we're producing from these units. They want to know that, one, it's a safety device, so they're going to get premiums for their homeowners insurance, which will cover the cost of the bottles, which is a big win, because if your bottles are free, all you got to do is pay for the device. Anyway, they want to know if the devices are installed, if they're working, and that they will not have flood issues or be decreased in risk. So that'll be huge for the insurance companies. Here's our distribution models. We're doing resale, direct sale, and wholesale. Pretty straightforward. We cover it. Our goal is to get to that end property owner who's dealing with these issues. And we're going to be utilizing HVAC companies, our corporate website, trade shows, and big box stores to get there. And we're already kind of doing a little bit of this through a beta test that we just pushed. But that is our method so far to get to those people. All right, so now the question is, well, how big is the market? What are we actually looking at, and how can this grow and scale? So our first about year and a half, we're looking to make 0.5% market coverage, so less than 1% coverage. We're only hitting the southeast side of the United States to include these states, and these are all numbers. Well, the left-hand column is numbers taken from the U.S. Census for housing units. As you can see, we break it all the way down to, and I do their operational cost in here. But then you can, if you look at the bottom right, you can see our actual margins there of revenue and profit. The market is huge. There's a lot of people out there who are currently already in these companies to maintain their AC units. And all we have to do is get in there and get 0.5% of that coverage to be able to grow and scale dramatically. So to do this, we built a team long back, and everybody's still on the team. We're very excited to work with everybody. Talented group of people here, some of these guys. Gibson Engineering, and Josh Gibson is the head of the company. He's the one pioneering the creation and development and the creativity of this device. Been awesome working with them. I have a team of marketing experts, long-term business people. Jordan Reyes is he owns a insurance company, a brokerage. So he works with hundreds of insurance companies every day. That's our end of that market. And Richard Shaw of AccuRef is working on our website and our technology. So, and then we got Craig Brown. He's the co-owner with me, like we talked about. And he's out there every day talking to people about this issue and doing realty work and property management work. There's my contact information. You guys want to screenshot that?
Absolutely. Thank you, Gabriel. Does anybody have